Well, hi everybody. How are you today? Oh boy, I'm so tired. Getting ready to drink some coffee because my cousin wants me to go over to his place for dinner, which is so nice. Um, Most of the time he comes up here by himself, which is kind of sad. You know, it's like his wife doesn't want to come up and everybody else has plans, but most people will be up here in July. So I just got back from the doctor. Basically, it's just a bunch of allergies. I'm choking and gagging all the time, and he thinks it's just, the tree pollen is so bad right now. So he thinks it's my allergies, and then I've got a rash on my finger here, plus here. And the only thing I can think of is that the Kiss glue off may have irritated my skin, just the one finger for some reason. So he's going to give me a steroid ointment that I will pick up tomorrow after I get paid. Yeah, and you can tell I have used my concealers right now. I am a little bit light, aren't I? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my CoverGirl pressed powder and I'm going to go over that. I'm not going to go all out. I mean, just to make myself look a little bit presentable. And my circles are really bad. I'm just really, really tired today. I'm not sure why, but I slept. I'm basically on a night owl schedule like I used to be when I worked nights. It's like I stay up till like 2 in the morning, and then I get up at 7 if I have to work. If not, I may sleep till 12 or 1 or 2. I did have a doctor's appointment today, so I had my alarm set for 12. And so I got up at that time and went to the doctor, and I'm back. So I'm just going to do a very, very basic look tonight. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Did I bring my glasses? Just going to use a little blush and a little eyeshadow. This is my primer infused blush called Always. This is the one I can never read. I don't know why I can't read it. I just can't read it. I don't know if you guys can. Always something. Always pretty, maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. Anyway, that's it. And I'm just going to put a little bit of blush on. And just give myself a little bit of color in my cheeks. Whoa, I dropped it. We'll try another brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit of color on just to make me look a little bit more alive. I took a long drive. It was so beautiful today. Still is beautiful. I traveled to a little town called Hardwick, which is about 13 miles from downtown, and looks like a very, very old town. The buildings are really, they're pretty and they're very old, you can tell. They're so pretty. It was just too nice of a day to stay in, and, ow. And then I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette that my friend sent me, and yes, it is from Lancome. I used my little magnifying glass, which is something I have to do a lot these days. And this is from Lancome. And it's called, well, first of all, it says Color Design Palette, Amber et Fur. Oh, that's in French. It's from Lancome, Canada. Sensational Effects Eyeshadow Smooth Hold, and the name of it is Sparkling Sun. It is so pretty. So I've worn this twice already this week because I love it so, so much. I can't afford designer eyeshadow palettes, and I was so really, really appreciate this from my friend who thought about me. And there it is. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to start out with the lightest color, which is this very kind of like a cream color. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid and my crease. So pretty. It's very windy today, and it's about 55, so it's beautiful. Not too hot, not too cold. It's absolute perfect weather. So there we go with that. Next, I'm going to go into this dusty rose color, which is right here. This is what I've been wearing since I got it because it's so beautiful. And I'm just going to put this in my crease. I wore this to work the other day as well. It was so pretty. And my cousin is working while he's up here. He runs a business that my uncle started, oh my gosh, years and years and years ago. Long time. Probably back in the 70s, maybe, early 70s. My uncle Joe started the business. And both of my cousins, Paul and Ringo, those are their YouTube names. My one cousin, Ringo, definitely wanted to go into the business, so he started in the business while my uncle was still alive. My other cousin, Paul, actually was a journalist for a long time, and he actually interviewed famous people. He had quite an interesting career, and then after a while, I guess he decided, he was kind of done with that, and so he came back home and went to work for the family business, and so now he runs the business. My cousin Ringo had a bout with colon cancer a couple years ago, and he had to go through chemotherapy, radiation, and he retired, which I don't blame him. I mean, he went through a lot with all of that. And so Paul is basically, running the business right now. It's a big business in New York, in Westchester County. And he likes to come up here every once in a while. He did inherit the farm when my uncle died. And so he comes up here every once in a while, lots of times by himself, just to kind of get away from it all, and from time to time, the family will come up, like him and his son and daughter-in-law and his granddaughter, and now he has a new granddaughter. She's about 3 months old now, and I'm hoping they will be up in July. I haven't seen, any of them since January. They came up in January. Was it this past January or last January? Wow, I don't remember. It might have been a year. I don't remember. Could have been January of last year, not this year. I just don't remember. And but it's just been a long time. So, and then next I'm just using, there's a very pretty bronzy type color that I'm using on my lids. And then there's like a dark brown in here that I'm going to use on my angle brush. And I'm just going to just put that like an eyeliner. And then up in here a little bit. So they've had this Vermont farmhouse for a long, long time, since the 70s. And it's a beautiful farm. They have like 200 acres up here. So I'm just going to smudge that in a little bit. And Vermont is just beautiful. It's a beautiful place to live. Beautiful place for a vacation home. A lot of people just have vacation homes up here. And they'll come up during the summer or the winter if they are sports enthusiasts. Because like I say, Stowe is right next door. And the people love to go to Stowe to ski. So let's see here. Yeah, it was my bad eye. This eye is so hard to deal with. I'm just going to smudge this out with my finger a little bit. My days of trying to do a little bit of a wing may be over simply because my eyes have gotten so crinkly and they're really hard to deal with. So, and I got some fallout. These are the trials and tribulations of using makeup. You get fallout. It doesn't always come out the way you want it to, and then you just... Makeup is trial and error, guys. For sure. And that's basically all I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to put on some of this Sky High Mascara from, I think it's from Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline New York. Lash Sensational Sky High. I've been loving the e.l.f. Lash Loud. But we're going to give this a try tonight and see how that looks. I actually don't like this as well as I like the e.l.f. I mean, it's okay. But I feel like the e.l.f. gives me more volume and more curl. So that's kind of why I wound up in Vermont after I found my family on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. My cousin Beatrice, that's her YouTube name. She's lived up here for like 30 years, and she's been married for the past 18 years. And when we got back in touch, I decided I wanted to come up here to be with her. So that's what I did. Vivi and I took that long trek up here, and it's been an adventure, that's for sure. So... And that's why I do put up with the winters as much as I hate them, because my family's here, you know, and to me, they're worth it. You know, I was so lonely, so depressed. I was at the end of my rope in Tennessee. I just, you know, I didn't want to do it anymore. And I was, you know, suicidal, unfortunately. But, you know, I finally made the decision. I mean, I knew my cousins were out here somewhere, but I didn't know where. So I went to Facebook and I started putting in their names. And voila, I found them. You know, I didn't even think about contacting them after Dave died, you know. I guess because I was so distraught. But, you know, when it finally dawned on me that I was tired of what was going on in Nashville. My job wasn't going that great. I was tired of living under somebody else's roof. I was renting a room from a lady, and it was just, you know, I was ready to just move on, and I'm so glad I found them because here I am, and this is the happiest I've ever been in a long time. So there you go. That's all I'm going to do today. I mean, I'm not going out to dinner or anything. It's just going to be over at the house. So I hope y'all have a great evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.